Who'd have thunk it? How's Jesse's daughter?
She's in the hospital again. They had a clean out or like a little fucking tube thing. I forgot what he says it's called.
Mm-hmm.
But and then they did one that I cleaned another one out. She was feeling bad yesterday, so they went to the ER. He was there all night. He was at work at 7 a.m. because he was like, I wasn't gonna go all the way back home. He went to the store at LBJ Hospital, which is terrible.
Yeah,
LBJ and Bentop are the two worst, and those are the places that they're telling them to go to.
Yeah,
and so like they were just fixing that, and they might have found that she has pneumonia right now. So they're just trying to. They were checking. They were doing some more scans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're live like right now.
Yeah, right now.
What's that little thing that popped up on the corner?
New Wi-Fi connection. Blah blah blah, blah blah.
Oh yeah, I got the notification.
Cool.
Are we up? Ready?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're gonna go through that.
The miseducation of Becky Lynch, Michael Network says. Oh yeah.
We gotta be more early tonight.
Hell yeah.
Or on time tonight.
Yeah, he's more on time than we are. Fuck.
Portia Anderson doesn't see our mugs.
Oh yes. You'll need to see our mugs.
We're getting there.
We'll show you our mugs when we're good and ready.
Yep.
Sit your ass down, Chris. Put some pants on.
Oh, now you want me to put pants on?
Move the thong over.
Is the yellow one?
Woo!
What up,
What
bitches?
the fuck? There's our ugly mugs. There it is, right there. All right. So,
No studio, just landing strip.
Yes.
Oh yeah, where we get?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Live from the landing strip. That's it. Just that. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. What episode number are we?
299.
Woo! It's the 299th edition of Houston Wrestling Radio. This is Abel.
This is Chris.
This is Arnold.
And thank you so much for joining us today. We very much appreciate it. We are going to cover all the fallout from Survivor Series and NXT TakeOver and the Raw and SmackDowns after. Holy crap. It was a long-ass weekend.
Did you say Survivor Series?
Did I say Survivor Series?
I think you did.
I meant SummerSlam. Holy
Somebody
crap.
traveled into the future.
It's a long-ass week. So, yeah, we got a lot to cover. If you're joining us live, thank you so much, Michael Network. Thumbs up, of course, thumbs up. You guys are, early, well, on time, and that's awesome. You can.
If you're on time. You're 10 minutes late.
There you go. If anyone else is joining us live, log into your YouTube or Google account. That way, you could chat along with us in the live chat. What the hell is that? Oh, that's your phone. And then you could ask us questions, talk shit, fact check us, say hi, whatever. Arnold will see it on his phone because I forgot to bring my charger again. And we'll try to involve you as best as we can in the show. If you're not watching us live, that's okay. You can still interact with us on Facebook, facebook.com/Houston Wrestling Radio, or on Twitter at HWrestling Radio. And we also have an Instagram that we hardly use, Houston Wrestling Radio, altogether, one word. Or just leave a comment right here in the YouTube section.
Ooh, Medlin's already meddling.
Yeah, Medlin. What's up, Robert? Thank you for joining us.
Medlin, what's your match of the week?
Oh, right from the get-go.
Hey, well, take it easy.
Take it easy.
No, first, we're going to start with TakeOver.
Okay.
Let's take this bitch over. So we got a couple of matches of the week candidates in that bitch.
I was a bit underwhelmed with EC3 and Velveteen.
What stood out most from Velveteen was his attire.
Yes.
Call me up, Vince.
Call me up.
Because the day before, was a rumor saying that he was getting called up.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a thing where somebody asked Triple H, hey, what was that supposed to mean? He's like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. He said he had a friend named Vince who lost his phone. I was like, all right. Match was solid.
I think it was solid too.
They both look good. Velveteen looked really good. I kind of checked out for a little while, then checked back in, and it was good.
Okay.
So did Brooklyn.
Yeah.
There was that lull in between where they're fire in the beginning, fire in the end. That middle was, nah.
Whatever. Yeah. I kind of agree. I think everybody kind of had the same sentiment about that match.
Yeah.
It was good. Not great, but Acceptable.
Yes.
God.
Medlin says Cole versus Richard O'Shea.
Okay. So then, how about Undisputed Era against Mustache Mountain?
That was fun as hell.
Match of the week candidate.
Oh, we're not giving our picks till the end, by the way, so don't blow your load. This ain't. We're not in the bedroom.
Match of the week candidate.
I agree.
Yeah, that shit was fucking bananas.
That was fun
That
as
shit
hell.
was fun. It's the second time that they have a match, and I was like, "This is fun. This is really fun. Like, I like what they're doing. Everyone's chemistry is there, but specifically Tyler Bate and Kyle O'Reilly. I can watch them two fight.
Kyle O'Reilly is a
Forever.
national treasure.
Yeah, but Tyler Bate is an international one.
Yeah, oh, that's true.
I had to go back and watch this. I skipped it primarily because I wasn't really into Mustache Mountain that much.
Right.
Same. But
You guys convinced me to go back and watch it. God damn, match of the week candidate.
hell
That was
yeah.
good.
When Trent Seven reared back like he was going to throw in the towel, and he was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I love that little bit
He
of
got his ass
storytelling.
whooped instead.
Mhm.
Yeah. I still like the storytelling.
The only flaw in this match and in another match that we'll get to on this night was that there were a lot of spots that could have been finishers, and I would have been okay with it.
Yeah.
And at one point,
Wait.
it went too far.
I felt like I was
It went too
watching
long.
ROH with a lot of those false finishes. I'll take over. They did a little bit too much, but SummerSlam did as well.
Right.
So I think they're learning.
But I think that's the glitch in the software with NXT, where every takeover, every match is compelled to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
Other than the Velveteen matches, they're more fun.
Yeah.
You just get lost in the story.
Yeah.
But most of the other guys that have the repertoire of being like indie wrestling badass, they have to do that every single fucking takeover.
Yeah.
When you have 90% of that, it will wear you out when you get to the end.
Yeah.
What about you?
What about me?
What do you think of the tag match?
I liked it. I already said that. I liked it. I
Uh-huh.
thought it was fun. It's a match of the week candidate for me as well.
Right person won
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd say that.
in the right way. Just kind of like bamboozled.
I
almost.
absolutely love War Machine coming out at the end.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Mm.
And
They weren't as over as I thought they were going to be.
yeah,
That crowd was a little lost.
they have a couple of weeks to work on that,
Mhm.
but I wasn't in Brooklyn. So I
Yeah.
don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
Me sitting at home in Houston, Texas, I
Yes.
marked the fuck out for Ray Rowe.
They haven't wrestled on TV enough for the crowds on the road to pick
Yeah.
up on what they need to be doing.
There you go. There you
So
go.
hopefully by LA will be ready.
They'll have it.
Yeah.
ready. Yeah. Because I know what a Ray Rowe is, and people from Cleveland know what a Ray Rowe is, but I don't really
From
know.
the
What
Renaissance Festival.
yeah, people at Texas Rentford.
Red
But I
Fest.
don't really know what Stan Hansen is, other than he's his buddy and he's the bigger
Stan
one.
Hansen. That sounds like one of those like old
It's
1970s
just a
wrestler.
Hansen.
It's just Hansen.
Isn't it like Cowboy Stan Hansen?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think his actual is Todd Hansen, and I accidentally said Stan. But as
Yeah,
far as WWE is concerned, he's
Survivor
just
Series.
Hansen. Yeah.
Summerfest.
Oh, I know. God damn, I'm fucking up all over the place today.
How about that Adam Cole, baby?
Baby. Woo! That was a fucking blast.
Mhm.
Match of the week candidate.
You want to talk about falsies? Holy
Oh,
shit, that
yeah,
had a
every year.
lot of false
It was-
finishes.
So many false finishes, and whenever it was over, I still thought it was a false finish. I still don't think he won.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, dude. These both of these. What I feared would happen to Ricochet is not happening. Is that his style wouldn't translate.
Mm.
His flippy dippy shit wouldn't translate into NXT and WWE. That kind of where 205 to me flopped. That's what that was gonna happen. It was all la la la, but no, he has substance in his matches. He
Yeah.
has storytelling in his matches, and he has a grapple game, like a wrestling game too. On top of everything else, he has the look. He has he has some of the charisma. I was a 6 out of 10 in charisma.
We're talking about Ricochet?
Ricochet,
Oh,
yeah.
because everything that you're saying sounds like Adam Cole.
Oh, Adam Cole.
That match-
everything to 11.
That
Everything's
match,
to 11 on Adam Cole.
Baby.
like I mentioned earlier, when 90% of the roster is indie wrestling badass, it wears you out pretty quick before you get to the end of the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't completely what we got with Cole and Ricochet, because Cole kept bringing up the storyline that built up to this match.
There you
You're
go.
okay. You're good.
You're not
Fuck,
special.
you might even be great.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't special. Adam Cole
Baby.
special.
is special.
The whole
And
match.
man, the whole match, dude. And I fucking loved it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not special. Kick to the face.
Yeah.
Mhm.
he had a bunch of spots that I was like, wow, this is what everyone was talking about. Because remember, I asked y'all when he first came up, and you guys were like, yo, he's good. He's small, but he's really good.
Yeah.
He fights so well that I don't care that he's small.
Mm-hmm.
A la Daniel Bryan, a less muscular Shawn Michaels. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Kind of like that vibe to him. So, yeah, no, I love it, dude. I love the match. The finish, I'm okay with. I didn't love. I figured not the finish of the actual match. That was badass.
Yeah.
The winner. I would have preferred Cole to retain, but I'm okay with this.
Yeah,
because we're gonna get more.
Because we'll get more. Yeah.
I think it's the beginning of a really good feud that transitions between the first ever North American champion and the second ever North American champion, and it's their first badass feud for the North American title.
Yep.
So I'm cool with it, man. I know that we should get rematches. This is a really, really good match.
Yeah.
This is definitely match of the week candidate for me. We'll get to picks at the end.
Yes. For shizzle.
Baby.
Thumbs up or thumbs down on Kairi?
Boom!
Bing.
Out of a 0. This was the match that I was the most pleasantly surprised about. I was happy with the match and super happy with the outcome. I was not expecting to be that happy. Remember I said it was I was at a 4 or something, or I was at a 3, and it was all
Like you
Shayna,
didn't care. Yeah.
and I didn't care. I was wrong. Stupid me. I was wrong. Oh man, they told a really great story. Another great. What I keep saying will be the narrative on the NXT Takeover. They told a great story in the ring. Without words, they told a story just with motion and moves and eloquency and it was like an opera almost, where it was just like zoom, zoom, zoom. Everything was going really well, and each one of them was playing their character so great.
Right.
Shayna was like roughhousing and just real tough. And Kairi was like, bitch, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Let me power up real quick. Let me get some sensu beans. Everybody else.
I saw that glow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and it was great. In the end, oh, God, it was such a good fucking little, finisher type deal. It was great, man. I loved it.
I think with Kairi, you got something from her that you don't get a whole lot and you haven't gotten in a while for any wrestler, male, female, NXT, main roster, whatever, which is their style is they're going to outlast you because they could take an ass whooping and they'll just keep going and keep going and keep going. She has a really high toughness. Not necessarily she could dish it out really well, but I mean that elbow, oh God. But
threshold.
her 5-star, fucking attribute if you're playing a video game or something is endurance and toughness. She will take your ass whooping all day long and she will continue to come at you over and over and over. You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Look at you.
Shit.
As the second best wrestler in the Shawn and Brett feud would say, it could take a licking but keep on ticking.
This had the advantage of not having the indie darling wrestling background for me to knock me down before the bell even rang.
Yeah.
I love that there were counters in the match to where it was obvious without having the announce team tell me that this wasn't the first time these two girls have fought. And that finish was fucking fire, dude.
Yeah.
It was a perfect way to protect Baszler. And the other thing that I like, not that I'm trying to jump ship here, but normally in a situation like that, I was expecting her to either show up on Raw or SmackDown after that, and it didn't happen.
Did the right person win?
For now, I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Assuming that we get a build for a rematch at LA.
Okay.
Not on television.
Yeah.
Save it for the next takeover.
And like some kind of
Because the biggest
not
problem,
even LA. Evolution.
There you go. Because here's the biggest issue I'm having now with NXT, and it's starting to show with a lot of the guys that are and girls on the roster now.
Okay.
They do so well on the brand, and they get their titles, then they lose their titles, and as soon as they lose their titles, they're already the main roster.
Yeah.
We know how good they are in victory, but we don't know how they handle defeat. And they just get thrown straight up to the main roster, and all they do is fucking lose.
And the main roster, you see what happens with
I
them
think
being
Robert
defeated.
Roode is the last one to do that. I think everyone else so far has either lost and stayed, or something of that vibe. So I think they're learning from as they go. Because remember, NXT is a learning experience for everyone, including Triple H.
Yeah.
He's learning as he's going. He's gonna run the fucking world one day.
Yeah, this is his training gown for when
Trump
Vince
could
goes
do
away.
it.
Yeah. Don't get me started on fucking Triple H this week.
Oh, really?
Main event time.
Well, hold on. Is it match of the week candidacy worthy? Maybe?
No, because it was only because there was so many other good matches. You know what? Stick it up there. Match of the week candidate.
You get a candidate.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I do have a women's match as a match of the week candidate.
We'll get
it's not this one, but we'll get there.
Okay.
Because apparently we got Ciampa Gargano 4.
Yep.
First word out of your mouth when the finish happened.
Whoa. Just like that. I was exhausted watching the match in a good way. I don't like last man standing matches. That's well documented. This last man standing match, while it had the elements in there where it reminded me, oh hey, this is last man standing. Oh fuck. There was points where I saw that. There was points where I forgot. And I just thought it was another Gargano and Ciampa match where they're just beating the shit out of each other and they're doing stuff in order to beat the shit out of each other. Like, I kind of forgot. Like, there was one time, I think Ciampa had Gargano down and he told the ref, go ahead and count. And he started counting and he went off and ran off and started setting up something else because he knew that this motherfucker gets up, I got to do something more crazy. He didn't just stand there and wait for the count, which was really a brilliant way.
I've never seen anybody do that.
Yeah, it was a brilliant way for them to get around my big complaint about a near fall has to count at least up to a 7.
Yeah.
And it was good, man. And I like how they're building off of their own stories, off of their own match, all the way from the first match to this one, where we have a crutch, we have pulling up of the ring apron, we have pulling up of the matting outside. How else can we build off of this? And they keep using the same elements over and over to retell the story. The shit that they're using, the weapons and the little spots, they aren't random. They keep just taking what they already have and how can we ramp this up? And how can we ramp this up?
You see that as a positive.
I see that as a definite positive.
I see that as a negative.
Well, you can be wrong, sir, but defend yourself.
I have seen Thrice 15 times.
15.
15.
I'm at 10.
That's the name of a band, folks.
One of our favorite bands. One of our favorite bands. I go to those shows
thrice 4 times.
I go to those shows not to hear the songs that they play every time they go on tour. I go see them to hear the new stuff I've never heard live before. Maybe it's on the new album, maybe it's from past albums that I haven't heard them played live yet.
Yep.
When you're watching Ciampa versus Gargano, this match, you're either gonna love the live album or you're just gonna skip to the stuff you haven't seen yet. If I had not watched this live, I would have fast forwarded through a lot of it because I have already seen most of that match already.
Yep.
You know, we're having a match that we weren't even supposed to get because the third wheel fell off the rail.
Right.
So they're trying to do this. I've seen a lot of people online already, not so much our Facebook page, but other people online, the internet with a Z, trying to compare this to Okada Omega. Where
like
we've had time to digest every single Okada Omega match.
We haven't.
These part 2, 3, and 4 of this rivalry's literally been every takeover.
Yeah.
We haven't even had time to digest Gargano being champion.
Yeah.
He wins the championship belt. 3 weeks later, he's already in this takeover match again with the same dude.
You know, Ciampa.
Yeah, Ciampa. In the same match with the same dude.
Yeah.
That's another example where there were some badass spots where that should have been it. It should have been it. And it felt like maybe it was 10 minutes at least too long.
Definitely
like,
10
towards
minutes.
The end, I was
really?
Towards the end, I was like, but I agree with you. I see where you're coming from because last week you said you're done with this feud. So you already know, dude, this is my timer though. It's been in the oven too long. Fuck. I know I'm not gonna eat this shit.
My first word after it was over, good. Finally. It was a decent match. It wasn't a terrible match. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is fucking, like Elias fucking and the other dude who keeps losing that bad. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it was like fucking that kind of shit. I'm just saying, and this might be me finally getting spoiled for NXT with so many good matches. I mean, nitpicking and bitching about good matches, but in a card that had 5 matches, this is the 5th best match.
What? Get the fuck out of here. No way.
Whoa.
I've been sitting here flirting with the idea of thinking that was the best match of the card.
You can flirt all you want.
Well,
I'm married.
even if this isn't,
I'm married too.
I know we're saving our match of the weeks to the end, but we have an exception tonight because you tried pulling this in part 3. Now we're going to try it again in part 4. Do you think this match is better than Ciampa Gargano that we have on our match of the year list,
Which is 2?
Mm-hmm. And if it's worthy of replacing 2?
Oh.
You're obvious. You're a no. I'm at a no.
I'm at a fuck
Would
no.
you be interested, just as shits and giggles, because we already shot you at the knees? Do you think this match was better than number 2, knowing that you're not a last man standing guy?
I think that I'm at a no, but barely.
Really?
And the reason why I'm at barely is because of the finish.
That was a tight finish. I can't even give that.
That was genius.
That was a tight finish.
Absolutely loved that finish.
It got
because,
me.
Yeah,
it got me.
It's the story of it all. That's the part that I fucking love about it. The story,
and that they teased it 9 times in the match.
Yeah.
Like that's how Ciampa lived.
But
he rolled out
we
the
got that as the last match. His obsession with him is going to cost him.
Mhm.
It did it again. It's literally
It was his obsession.
writing the same ending twice.
Right,
Yeah.
but
So-
it was displayed in a new way.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I really liked it because
last match was Banner. This match was Hulk against
Yeah.
Gargano, and Hulk got the best of himself.
he essentially had the match won if it wasn't for the fact that Ciampa fell onto his feet.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
what it was. He won the match,
Somehow,
but somehow still lost the match.
Mauro Ronaldo got the fucking diagnosis of a torn,
Torn
dislocated knee in like
Just
5
by
seconds.
look at it.
That's true.
Yeah, that was kind of wacky.
Fuck! He broke it in 4 places: ACL, PCL, MCL, ACL. It's gone.
Well, I may not be a doctor, but what it looks like to me,
I stayed at a Comfort Inn.
I'm pretty sure he has a torn patellar tendon.
He's asking a mathematician last week how long does it take to fix a broke dick.
Yeah, that's definitely plantar fasciitis.
Yeah,
What the fuck is that?
that's exactly what I was going to say.
Had to leave the pizza in the oven too long.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, that guy got a broke dick.
you,
Yes.
tell me why I should think Surfer Dude is any good.
Which surfer dude? Who's surfer dude?
Matt Riddle.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know who the fuck
I
that
have
guy
no
is.
idea.
No clue.
One of y'all. What should I be excited? Who is he? Why is he?
I kind of had the same question. Somebody answered it for me, and I'm not sure. I think it was Porsche.
Porsche? Why?
I think all that was said was no. It was Aaron that answered the
Aaron,
question for
why?
me. He said that he is basically indie Zach Morris. That's his. That's
Oh
his
yeah, he's a
character.
bro.
But Zach Morris is trash.
Zach Morris is trash. Apparently, this guy isn't trash. He's lovable, adorable, whatever. He's modern day Zach Morris. That's it. Like,
Okay.
all right. I'm willing to give him a shot. I don't really know. He was in the audience. Whoop-de-doo.
Haven't we already had like a bro character before? Like Edge? Wasn't Edge like that?
Derek Bateman.
EC3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a bro dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hawkins, Zack Ryder.
Those haven't
Mojo
worked out
Rawley?
so well.
They're all dude bros.
Yeah.
The Hispanic
RVD kind of.
the Hispanic
Yeah.
dude from ECW that always had that rally towel.
Super crazy?
A Hispanic dude with this towel.
Super crazy?
He was a
No.
bro dude. A dude bro.
In the WWE ECW,
Oh.
they tried to push this kid and he had the rally towel and kept waving it around. It was
Oh god.
a tan looking kid. That's going way back. I don't even know
That's
where
going
that came
way
from.
back.
Yeah,
machine. I don't
I
remember.
never watched that.
Whatever.
My 5 from top to bottom. Number 1, Ricochet, Adam Cole. Number
Baby.
2, Mustache against Undisputed, and that's basically a tie. Number 3 is Ciampa versus Gargano. Number 4, Baszler versus Sane, and that's also a tie. And then rounding out the bottom, Velveteen and EC3.
Oh, you know what?
What about you?
In order?
Top to bottom.
Yeah. Without revealing the match of the week pick, I guess I have
Doesn't matter. That doesn't mean it's your match of the week. There's just a match of the night.
Yeah, but between these two, okay. My favorite, Cole and Ricochet. Then Mustache Bound, like right there,
Mhm.
right. This is like, when it was over. On the chat, I was like, I have 2 match of the year candidates. I calmed the fuck down since then.
Good.
But
Good.
I was
Good.
like, whoa. And then from that, after those 2, it would be Baszler, and then after that, it would be EC3. No, after that, it would be
Ciampa Gargano.
Ciampa Gargano. I forgot all
Yeah,
about
give him a little
EC3
preview. Okay.
and Velveteen. Yeah, by
Okay.
default, they weren't the worst match.
I'm going.
Default.
Number 1, Ciampa Gargano. Number 2, Rick O'Shea and Adam Cole, baby. Number 3, the tag match. Number 4, the women's title. Number 5, the EC3 and Velveteen.
Nice.
That's how
Roman finally beat Brock Lesnar.
Oh, we're just jumping right on in.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So good. Hey, all right, cool.
Is that it? That fast?
How did you feel when it was over?
I was a little bit confused and a little bit like, they got me. And then I was like, all right, I get it. You know,
They made you watch to the end.
We got bamboozled.
Boom.
We got bamboozled. It's like, all right, there's Braun. Braun's gonna catch in.
He kept everyone entertained.
He kept everyone there. Even
He
when
kept everyone in their seats.
In their seats, because everyone wanted. What did we say? They're gonna file out.
they're gonna leave.
Whenever they put AJ Samoa Joe at 8 o'clock, I was like, "Oh, y'all stupid."
Yeah, that's.
But then the end of the match happened. I'm like, "Okay, y'all ain't stupid." We'll get to that.
They kept my attention. You were going to have my attention anyway, but speaking of that, but when Braun went down and Roman won, I was thinking, all right, Braun needs to get his ass up. Where the fuck is Braun? He made the promise, and he never got up. And okay, I get it. He got suicide dived, and he got
suicide
dove did,
and then F5
and then F5 did it
onto the ground.
Okay, is that really enough to keep Braun down? One suicide dive and one F5, really?
3. It took 3 to take.
Caught him off guard though.
Yeah,
caught him off guard, but really, I mean, he had enough time to recover. Really?
Oh, that's the hill you want to die on?
Yeah.
That one? Oh, I'm gonna dissect the fuck out of something else.
Go for it, sir.
Not on this match.
That's a hill that I'm willing to spill some blood on. I'm not gonna die on it. There's a lot
All
of hills. Show me your hills.
One,
we'll
two,
get
3
there.
says, "Sup, lads? What I miss?"
Who?
1, 2, 3.
Juan, what's up?
Where you been, man?
You missed all of,
we made this new
Takeover
studio
talk.
just for you.
you missed all of Takeover, buddy.
Ricochet.
I'm not sure if you missed this. I mean, go on
There
like
you
this.
go.
There you go. That was just for you.
They
Juan.
kept me there.
Okay.
And here's what I'll give it. I appreciate that I got basically what I wanted.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, I said last week, Brock Lesnar, UFC style, 5 minutes or less or it's free. This was quick as fuck.
It was.
Between the entrances, Braun talking, and the pinfall was probably like 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was easy to digest.
Mm-hmm.
That ending was easier to digest than Raw.
Brock Lesnar could have killed somebody with that fucking briefcase.
Fuck, that was Raw.
That thing was like, oh.
He needs to be in the Olympics for a discus throw.
First, that fucking car chair, the car door that he threw and hit a fan.
Yeah.
He's too strong.
Oh, man.
He's too strong. He's too strong and too inaccurate when he throws things.
Yes. He's like Ryan Mallet.
Well, yeah, that was the other thing too. I was like, well, maybe Braun went to go looking for the goddamn thing.
He can't cash in without the briefcase.
Some lucky fan went home with a souvenir and a black eye.
Some lucky fan is going to run into the ring and cash in the money in the
That actually should have been the end right there.
Fucking Nicholas! It was Nicholas!
He said, "Where's my briefcase?" And he runs away looking for it. The pin's over. By the time he comes back, everyone's gone. Like they should like WWE.com exclusive. I found it. Where is
everybody? God damn it!
Just to get it out of the way, Braun versus KO. Nah.
That was fucking time wasting.
I want to bleed over to what happened on Monday with the title, but before I do that, you had your hill that you were going to spill some blood on. Okay. I've got a hill that I'm about to like commit suicide on.
Go for it.
So let me get this straight. Help me understand this.
Okay.
Out of the blue, you're going to bring back the Demon. Out of all people, against Baron Corbin. For 2 minutes. Get everybody's hopes up. Holy fuck. Demon Finn. What are they going to do with him next? Shit, he's getting number one contenders match against Roman. Holy fuck, Demon Finn against, wait a minute. Who the fuck's that pasty white guy with the big smile? I wanted Demon Finn with more tongue. I don't know what I got, because Demon Finn last Sunday was like a cross with Festus.
Yeah.
He was just like,
yeah,
move, hood man. No, and then he just comes out on Monday. I was like, I don't even need to watch this.
Yeah.
We had this conversation in our chat. Demon Finn, oh dude, I'm erect. My third leg's ready to go.
Yep.
Biker Finn, tell me what big match has Biker Finn won? Did he win the triple threat at Mania?
No.
Nope. Did he win the Money in the Bank?
No.
Did he win the 5-way to meet Lesnar at Great Balls?
No.
Did he meet anyone on Monday?
No.
So you got me erect just to stick it in the fucking socket, and that's it.
However, Demon Finn is undefeated.
That's all the more reason for him to bitch about this hill.
No, because you save him for when he's gonna win. You give him a match. You let him win the Royal Rumble.
Until now, between now and the Rumble, I don't need to watch anything Biker Finn does because it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the hill he's committed suicide on.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm willing to get up on that hill and drop a little bit of blood too. Seriously.
I'll see you. I don't. I'm like.
All right, you can stay down there.
I support the troops.
Let me go spill a little bit of blood on this as well, because if what you're talking about, the excuse that you just came up with, that's not kayfabe. That's booking. The story, the kayfabe is when he gets pissed off, when he puts on the paint, all of a sudden he's badass. You're telling me he has his first Universal title rematch ever since he lost the goddamn Universal title because of injury? That he isn't pissed off, he's not fired up, he doesn't care about this match enough to put on the fucking paint.
Not to mention, he had the first Universal title rematch ever. No, it wasn't even a rematch. But it was the first ever time that the Universal Champion lost the belt.
Yeah.
And challenged for it again. Because none of them have gotten.
And you're telling me that wasn't special enough for him to say, you know what, I'm going to put on the paint. It worked for Baron Corbin. Why the fuck you're going to waste that shit on Baron Corbin? This isn't even a blood feud. It's more of an annoyance feud. So there you go. That's my little bit of blood I'm spilling on your hill there.
This is a badass fucking. If you can see this, the Slim Doug, the Slimson. Mm-hmm. That's the best cup ever.
All right.
Whatever.
There you go.
So.
Make us feel bad.
17-hour pay-per-view, right? I grew a beard. I shaved this morning. I grew a beard watching the show, right? So shit happens, man. I'm watching matches. It's not
for your wife.
It's about 9+ o'clock.
9+ o'clock.
Yeah, 9+ o'clock. My wife's taking a shower. No, my wife's taking a shower. She also happens to bathe my daughter, and I have to go in and get her, and then fucking. Get her dressed and shit like that. Get her ready for whatever.
The baby, not your wife.
No. Yeah,
your kid.
My kid. So it's whatever. I see Baron Corbin come out like, all right, well, hey, fucking Finn and Corbin are gonna fight. That's fine. Let me get her ready. I have it on my phone. I'm getting Penny ready. She comes out of the shower. She goes out of bed. I got her wrapped in her towel. I got her. I'm about to dress her. I have it on my phone just in case. Just watching whatever is coming out. Then Corbin comes out, whatever. Then I just hear, doom. One heartbeat. Get up, Penny. I grab all of her shit. I fucking run to the living room. And I was like, what's going on? She's like, Daddy, what's going on? I was like, look. I fucking chunked my daughter on the couch. She's not clothed at all yet. So she's like fucking rolling around butt ass naked. Like,
is this a bomb scare?
Yeah. I fucking quickly get her dressed. And I was like, look, baby. It's Finn Balor. She's like, Finn Balor? She loves Finn Balor. Remember? She met him at Raw.
Yes, she did.
So she's like,
Biker Finn.
Yeah, she's Finn. That's Finn Balor. Yeah, look. Ooh, he's scary. The tongue. Oh my god. So she's still on a fucking high from Demon Finn.
Yeah.
So that made my fucking night.
Yep.
I was having the SummerSlam was good. It was great. I think. But that made my fucking night. Seeing Demon Finn, it was just like unexpected, happy he came, squashed Baron Corbin. Boom, thank you, good night. Boom. I have no qualms with that. That was awesome. The next day, I see where y'all are coming from now. At first, I was like, just enjoy it. Now I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. You're kind of burying this guy. Give him an Intercontinental title shot or ship him off to SmackDown. Let him win something there. Because he's now officially, as Roman said, he lost his match, end of the line. What do you do with him?
Can I roll down this hill and drop off onto another hill that's just kind of adjacent?
Sure.
If your plan, which coming at the end of the night of Raw is a little bit more apparent, but if your plan is to get everybody to cheer for Roman, then why in the blue fuck are you having Roman cutting heel promos on one of the babyest of baby faces, Finn Balor? He was basically being a dick. At first, he was like, you know what, I'm going to defend this title.
No.
I think he deserves. No, listen, hear me out. I'm going to defend this title. I think he deserves it. He's going to lose.
He made the promise months ago.
Yeah.
Dude, my mission is to get back the title. The first person that's getting a rematch is you.
Yeah.
True.
And I like that he kept his word.
Which that's facey. All that's facey. But then he just like threw in pot shots, did a little bit of shade. Go back and rewatch that backstage promo. He was low key just dogging on him.
I got a plan. If Braun's cashing, I got a plan. I'm always prepared. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with all that shit.
That's just a little hill that one.
Let's get back to the Super Slam.
Super Slam.
None of the pre-show that I watched, so I
Neither
don't
did I.
care about it. Don't honestly care.
And that's
No, I take it back. I somehow eating food. I watched the B team somehow win over the Revival.
It was some kind
like
of
the Revival rolled them up,
fell
and then
on
the
somebody.
other guy just tipped over the pile. And
They've yet to win a legit match.
Yeah.
So that's their thing.
Gage got killed individually on Raw, which I loved.
Yeah.
I
really wish that I saw the Cruiserweight match. I just did not get a chance to go back and watch the pre-show. I don't know who won
we
either.
need to finish talking about the end of Raw. In order to do that, you are about to spill your guts about Monday Night Rollins against Dolph Ziggler opening the show. Go for it. Floor is yours.
Fucking Seth Anos Rollins?
Snap of the toes.
Yeah.
Curb stomp.
That boy fucking damn, that was a damn good match. That one was another one of those. I got 3 match of the year candidates this weekend. I would cool the fuck down, man. It's the match of the week pick for sure. I mean, no, it's not match of the week. It's the match of the week candidate for sure.
No,
because that shit was fucking boss, dude. Not a single point that I check out of this whole match, and it was like a 25-minute match, something like that.
Long.
It was pretty damn long.
It was good.
It was good, and what I actually loved the shit that kept going down outside with Dean and Drew because Seth and Dolph had to be the parents. Like, hey, calm the fuck down, you two.
Dean's like 3 feet shorter than McIntyre. He's looking up like, bitch, I'm gonna rape you with your kids.
It's like your friend that you know will get his ass kicked by that dude trying to go up to the guy. You're like, dude, stop. You know, it was that guy. It just, you don't do it.
That was that moment where Ziggler and Seth both look at each other. It's like, okay, we need to clean up first.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Guys, we're trying to have a championship match here. Would you please calm the fuck down?
Yeah, that was great. But in the match, dude, there's no two better guys when it comes to cardio, when it comes to endurance, than those two. And they still brought through the end. I felt like they could have still gone more because that's how fucking great this match was. That reverse suplex from the top rope to the reverse Falcon Arrow almost oh man,
that was nasty in a good way.
That was beautiful, man.
Yes.
Everything about this match was fucking solid, crisp, fun. Just not one time in this whole match that am I still watching this match? No, I'm just like, oh man, this is awesome. And yeah, dude, Seth won, which is awesome. I don't know how I feel. I guess kind of plays into my theory about Dolph and his re-signing of his contract. Like, all right, I'm gonna sign back up. You've been jobbing me out for 2 years. Give me a title run for a pay-per-view or two. Then I'll put somebody else over.
Give me a SummerSlam payday.
Fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. He
got the rest of the night off.
Yeah, he's the
less successful. The show and I'm sitting back
exactly. Less successful Jericho.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a pretty accurate description. Less successful Jericho.
The only negative I have of that is, other than maybe 1 or 2 moves, what did those 2 guys in the ring give me that they haven't already given me for the past 3 months?
That superplex from the.
But yeah, besides that,
nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing. But the way they put it together was
the entertaining part was outside.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was only outside.
The fresh part. The fresh stuff.
I'll shut up.
The fresh stuff I got was from the outside. The inside, minus a move or 2, again, it felt like a greatest hits to me. Not necessarily a bad thing.
That's what I was about to say. What's wrong with the hits?
Not necessarily.
Play the hits.
Not necessarily a bad thing.
I came to the concert to see the hits. I don't want to know about your new shit.
Says less successful Jericho, more successful Ryder. Hell yeah!
Thank you, Robert.
Keep on meddling.
Oh,
they're having a blast in here.
Rollins is, yeah, man, you're like failing miserably at chat room guy.
Do your thing where you
freak out. Okay.
Freak out in the chat. Yeah.
All right. Let's Oh, Cedric retained, apparently.
Ah, there
good.
you go.
I really wanted to watch that match. Robert.
Oh yeah, I saw the promo at 205 that Gulak wanted a rematch because he's like, yeah, any guy could have one good night. I want a rematch just to know that I'm better than you or whatever. And the Spud McKenzie said no.
The WWE this week has done a very good job at not focusing on rematch clauses.
Mm-hmm.
They should not focus on that rematch clause. Just ignore it.
Not yet.
Well, then, for one, the motherfucker lost. You know,
not about that. You beat me to it earlier. You said that up to last night, no one has ever gotten a rematch for the Universal title.
Right.
If you're pushing the narrative that Brock Lesnar wants to be a two-sport champion, he should be asking for a rematch. If he gets it tomorrow, or if he gets it at Hell in a Cell, or if he gets it in Survivor Series, or if he gets it at WrestleMania, is moot right now. As of today, he should be asking for the rematch. And I like that they followed through with it backstage. Paul Heyman asked Kurt Angle, and Angle's like,
no.
Nah.
Yeah.
And I
love that it was a no.
And I like that idea because here's what you run into. Brock Lesnar goes into the Octagon Super Bowl weekend as the Universal Champion and gets knocked the fuck out by Cormier. Now, UFC that's struggling right now post-sale, and they've had half of their main events canceled or rescheduled because of injury or drug busts, they could benefit by having Brock Lesnar right now, without a title, walk into the Octagon, beat the ever-loving fuck out of Cormier, and go to WrestleMania as the UFC heavyweight champion, getting his rematch against the Universal title. That'll give more rub. That'll give more rub to the UFC than a rub that WWE would have gotten had they gone to UFC. UFC coming to WWE with that title, they're going to benefit more than we would benefit if we let Universal Champion go over there. That's my idea.
I like how you're saying we.
I totally misinterpreted what you said because I thought when in the chat you were saying all this stuff, I was thinking that you thought that they dropped the ball, that he should have kept the title and he should have challenged. I'm like, no, because there's no way you can plan for him winning Daniel Cormier. No matter how much trash I think Cormier is.
Cormier is half a guy, but he could probably out wrestle Lesnar. He could, let alone those arms.
He's like Homer when he was a boxer.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. You were talking about Kyrie earlier. She's just a punching bag, and then whenever Shayna's done, she just goes.
Yeah, that's exactly what Cormier is.
I'm wearing the wrong shirt. I have a boxer shirt. I'm wearing it.
But yeah, like that's you can't predict that. You can.
That's the stinger. We don't use that no more.
A great Spanish Fly. The crowd was quiet since it was still half full.
Of course,
which means like Rusev and them done got. They were the first match of the pre-show, I believe.
I think Rusev and Lana versus Zelina.
On SmackDown, it was awesome.
It was good on SmackDown, but if you're going to open up a pre-show, that should have been the opener for the pre-show. The B Team tag match, that could have been second. I think
that should have been last. First.
The B Team should have been first.
That should have been WWE.com exclusive.
Yeah. That should have been access.
Now we got all the Shield separated out of the way. They decide to show up together at the end of Raw to prevent Braun from cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase. You
still loving it.
Take it.
Oh man. Boy. So the match is happening. I'm like, okay, of course Finn's gonna lose, but that boy's putting on a fucking good show. Match of the week candidate.
The match itself was really
match
good.
Of the week candidate. I loved that fucking match. Match of the week candidate for sure.
Give me a bottle of water
after all the matches that went down, that still hung with all of them. It was great.
It was well hung.
Both of them showed endurance. Damn it, Evil. Both of them showed. It's a one-man show here. Both of them showed endurance of the match. Great skills, great timing, great everything. It was just everything I could ask for from a match between Finn Balor and Roman Reigns. Finn Balor, for as much as he's gotten shit on, his values, zip and blah blah blah. Boy, it's still over like Rover in Brooklyn. Man.
Oh, he's
Jesus
over.
Christ,
he's deservedly so over. Look at his matches and his match quality.
And as much as I don't know what Vince thinks about him, he's got to open up his eyes and see that.
Go back in the pay-per-view, you will hear noticeably the crowd was louder, much louder for the Demon. You know which one of the two we want to see.
Mm-hmm.
So keep going.
Anyway,
so It seems as though they were louder for Finn than they were for Roman. I'm just saying.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course, this is.
But that was being misled. The fan assuming that Finn was going to come out as a demon against Roman. Yeah. And when they saw that it was Whitey.
Even during the match, they were loud as fuck for him. But that's the marky marks that are there. You know what I mean? They'll cheer they're Bizarro world, as Corey Graves would say it. No, so the match is just about. The match was done. Braun comes out. We're like, oh. Then I was like, no, you can't have him lose. Instantly, I wasn't thinking he was gonna win. Instantly, I was like, no, because he said, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it the coward's way. I'm not gonna do it to your back. I'm gonna do it to your face. So he was letting him get up, and I was like, oh, fuck it, here we go. Then face kind of this. No, Sierra Hotel. I was like, ooh, oh, I like. Yeah, and they came out in full gear, and I was like, oh, shit. I know I got this at the end of last year, but they all got sick. So I was like, you know what? That last year never happened. Never happened. That was that Man in Black
neuralizer. The neuralizer.
Yeah, never happened. So now I still got the same pop, and I was still happy as fuck. Dean Ambrose. I wanted to notice something last week. Noticed it at SummerSlam. Noticed it during Raw in the beginning. Noticed it even at when the Shield came back. Boy has not cracked a smile in 2 weeks. He is dead fucking serious, and I love him. I love it, dude. I love that he's like, no matter what, he has not broken like character of mad. He is Dean Ambrose mad.
Dean was kind of like that in the beginning with the Shield stuff, especially when
That's
the
why
Shield
I loved him so much. I hated Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose for 3 years. Well, we couldn't stand him.
Okay.
Hot dog cart with the ketchup and mustard.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No. Don't like it.
Okay.
This serious Dean Ambrose is a fucking force.
Okay.
So they got fucking Strowman, and I marked out for the show part. Call me a mark, man. Fuck it. I liked it. I loved it. It reminded me of fucking 2013, 2014 of seeing them just obliterate people. I loved it, man.
All right, I'm going to have a little bit more probably blood spillage on this. But before that, Robert is informing us about the Rusev and Selena and Cien match. He said, I got in on the last of the Rusev match. The ending almost got botched. Selena was supposed to use the ropes to pin Lana. She was too far away and barely made it there for the 3 count.
So short.
She's short. She's itty bitty. She's too little.
Yeah. Her, Alexa Bliss, and Ember Moon have got to be the 2 shortest people ever in WWE, besides Hornswoggle.
Well, yeah.
WWE.
Exhibit B that your boy over here can't do math. He said Zelina, Alexa Bliss, and Ember Moon are the 2 shortest people.
3.
You said 2?
He said 2. Chat room, confirm that shit. He said 2.
I'm drunk. We shouldn't drink during the show.
I'll let you know what you had when we're done, because I'm surprising you with just random shit I bought today.
Touche.
Yeah. This one's called Roofie.
They call it Roofie, but it should be called Flory because he's more prone to be on the floor.
All right. The blood that I was gonna spill on this next hill. I'm starting to run out of blood here, by the way, guys.
I got you.
Okay. My initial reaction wasn't like, oh my god, it's the Shield. Ping! It wasn't that. My reaction was, is that really the Shield? Or is this like some sort of weird tactic or what? And it was them. And they came out. And then my thing was, oh my god, somehow Braun has joined the Shield. And Roman's going to get exiled. Roman's getting exiled. That's what I seriously thought. Of course, that didn't happen. No. So then I was like, "Oh,
why the fuck would he join this shit?"
I don't know. But that was my
because they don't want to get them hands.
Yeah, and then it was like, "Oh no, they're just reuniting the Shield."
Madeline's as short as 2 3/4 on the roster.
Goddamn. Oh no, they're actually reforming the actual Shield, and they're beating up Braun? Okay, so and now I'm confused. I'm like, what am I supposed to cheer for? Am I supposed to cheer for the Shield, or am I supposed to cheer for Braun? I want Braun to win. I want Braun to succeed. I want Braun to beat the shit out of Roman.
But you love the Shield. But
just because the Shield came out, now I'm supposed to flip 180 degrees and not like Strowman anymore and cheer for Roman just because of the other two? I like them. You're cool. You're cool. You fuck you. You know, like that's kind of how I feel about it. I'm out. And like, yeah, like, all right, you're trying to get me. You're trying to fucking Jedi mind trick me into being a Roman Reigns fan, which I'm trying to do this organically, not like with underhanded bamboozlery of where
I'm already a Roman fan. I've been fully embraced it this year.
Okay,
this weekend for sure. I'm just like, you know what, dude? I'm not booing him.
Well,
and I called it last week.
Let me spill a little bit more blood.
Oh.
The next thing was, wait a second. This is a fucking heel ass move. The guy told you, I'm going to do it to your face. Here I am to your face, going to cash in. I'm going to let you get up after, you know, you had a grueling ass match. And then you have your backup. You need backup, but you're not a cowardly heel. What the fuck? You're not a cowardly heel. You're Roman goddamn motherfucking Reigns, and you just beat Brock Lesnar.
That's his yard, not their yard.
Exactly. Why do you need the backup? That in WWE is the heel move to do. So are we supposed to cheer the guys who just did a heel thing against the babyface that we all fucking love? There's a disconnect there. I don't know how I feel about this. I didn't allow myself to just mark the fuck out just because it's a Shield, because the last time I marked the fuck out just because it's a Shield, they went away real quick and it was nothing.
Well, yeah, come on. That was a fucking like anomaly. They got fucking meningitis.
But they tried it. What if this is an anomaly again? What happens if Dean goes back out there and he just gets broke his
elbow?
Roman's the only one that hasn't gotten hurt yet.
There you go.
Roman's the one who got meningitis. He's the reason why they broke up.
Yeah.
Them two.
What if he gets popped for a drug count again?
One time. We all did drugs.
Not yet. I'm going to Denver in a week and a half. I'm gonna focus on the other side of that hill.
Okay.
Your boy, who's been lighting up the ring for the last 4 months, is now relegated to not even second fiddle because everybody's vaginas, even my vagina, got wet when Dean came back.
Same.
We all in love with the shape of Dean, remember? Exactly.
Yeah.
We're all in love with the shape of Dean. So Braun has to squash our current Intercontinental Champion, not for the belt, but to use him as a stepping stone to get to Balding Ambrose, Triple H from '88, to beat him so that he can lose to Roman. Is that really what we're doing here?
And during this entire time that Brock hasn't been around, they've been making leaps and bounds with the Intercontinental title to make it seem like this is the main title on Raw.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Now, because the Universal Champion's there every week.
You're playing third fiddle to the feud or whatever's going on with Roman and the Universal title. So Roman needs more backup than Seth does because the Universal title means more to that trio of friends than the Intercontinental title does?
Said this last week.
You're using logic. Yes, it does.
I said this last week. Roman versus Braun. Roman versus Braun is going to reignite that love affair that we had when they both were having that feud. That's when we started tolerating Roman the most. Up to that point was his rivalry with Braun. So Roman versus Braun by itself, no French fries, no shake, just the burger itself would have been enough. But now you're supersizing the shit. You're humongous-sizing it to the point where McDonald's had to take it off the fucking menu because people were getting obese and dying. So you're giving us that with Dean and Seth when we don't really need Dean and Seth. We don't need Dean and Seth.
I don't need this shaking the fries, but
I'm gonna fucking eat it.
You notice I've been eating fruit the last couple of weeks.
Supersize me.
Not tonight. We had those flaming hot fucking Funyuns, and you were scarfing them down.
Cheat night.
Yeah.
And that fancy freshetta.
Yeah.
Which I totally thought was like a hipster cheese. Go with that freshetta cheese.
My women's match, that's match of the week candidate, is Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss. Why
is that a bad one?
Yeah.
Why?
It's fucking squash. I was at a fucking match of the week. It's fucking kind of like.
Let it all out.
It was like Ellsworth versus Strowman match of the week. It was like.
It's your turn to spill a little bit of blood on this, though. Go for it. Go for it.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not
Let
mad at it.
Let the hate flow through you.
I'm not mad at it.
Good.
Biscuit butt? I'm biscuit butt, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I'm okay with the move. She's good. She'll be a good champion. She's there every week.
She doesn't want to be Brock Lesnar.
Specifically, she's shitting all over Brock. She's a real heel at that.
Just wait till she becomes a heel.
Yeah,
exactly. Easy to hate.
She's gonna be a good heel.
Yeah, eventually. Right now she's too giddy to be there. She just smiles. Yeah. She's like, I love this.
Let the business ruin her.
Yeah.
Ruining UFC people ended the last hour of Raw.
Yeah.
Last hour of SummerSlam.
Yeah, man. It's okay. Like, the match wasn't bad. I'm okay with the outcome. We'll see where it goes. Obviously, Charlotte versus Ronda, probably. I wouldn't call it match of the week. How was this match of the week?
I wouldn't call it match of the week either, but it was fun. It was entertaining. I like it.
Yeah, it was cool. Like the arm thingy.
The arm stuff. Remember, Alexa Bliss is double jointed, so they really used that to their advantage in that match, which was cool. It was a great visual for the actual move itself. But it was essentially a squash, but it was a fun squash. I enjoyed watching it, and I'm glad what they're doing with Ronda. Okay. It's not a match of the week candidate for me though.
Okay.
Defend yourself.
Oh, most definitely.
Mexican Joe.
So Bliss story. This is all about story. Bliss has been running out here that she's been women's champion 5 times already. That just being women's champion makes her 3 inches taller. And then Ronda comes out and basically makes her look, for all intents and purposes, no disrespect to the women, Ronda made Alexa look like a little bitch. Yep. She basically sat there, Indian style, in the ring, telling her, "Give it to me," and asking her, "Hey,
choke me, daddy."
Hey, the safe word is farfignugan.
Yes.
Do you have it on tight?
Yes.
Are you ready? Because I'm not going to be the one saying the safe word. And then she got up and completely dismantled. She systematically destroyed one of the best women's champions in the last 5 years.
She brutalized.
You want to talk about
sodomized?
You want to talk about Stefanos? This is what Ronda did.
Yes.
That's what Ronda did. We haven't had enough Ronda in the ring. We haven't had enough Ronda promos because half the time she's just walking out and beating the fuck out of people.
Yes.
We saw the character Ronda Rousey in the WWE. And god damn it, do I want more. I want that main eventing evolution.
You know who had a better showing against Ronda than Alexa? Foxy. Yeah. Foxy had more of a fighting chance than Alexa.
And that tells you enough. That means just Vince loves blondes.
Yeah. All that being said, okay, I get your side. I'm somewhere in the middle here because, all right, story. Yeah, I get it. Hey, it was a good match, whatever. Okay, here's where I am on this. If the story is that she's pretty much that new hot rookie in the NBA or NFL that, you know what, they're really, really good, because people haven't figured her out yet. Eventually, once
Kaepernick 2012.
There you go. Or Cam Newton. Once they figure her out, then they've exposed the weaknesses, this and that. Then people can start beating her and being more competitive. Right now, Alexa was in over her head because she didn't know where she was, and she's mostly a talker anyway. So she got her ass whooped. That's the story I want to see. Overarching.
The story that I'm getting after Monday night on Raw
is
the women's version of Steve Austin versus Vince McMahon.
That's cool too, but what I'm talking about is competitors in the ring. As far as competitors
in the ring, you mean to tell me
you
wanted to watch Steve Austin as a heavyweight champion because of the badass matches? No, you're watching that because of the story. Storyline-wise, it's Rousey and...
No. I understand that. That's cool for the story, but I want the character development story part of it. The character development of Rousey. She's going to be dismantling folk.
Like Asuka.
Yeah, until people figure her out. Eventually, that's going to happen. In the meantime, we're going to have an Austin versus Rock kind of thing. Austin versus McMahon kind of thing. I could get that too. But I'm talking about in the ring. As far as in the ring goes, eventually someone's going to figure out.
Did you guys not appreciate, but appreciate the promo Rousey cut in the ring with Stephanie?
I did.
Or it wasn't just about Stephanie. It's about the girl. What the fuck are y'all standing out here for? Y'all come up here because this is all of us.
Hug me, bitch.
Yeah.
She was like
everybody. It's like, come on. I might not like you crazy riot people, but you're just as much a part of this as the rest of us. Get your bitch asses up here. Oh my God, this reeks of Vince McMahon.
She did a better job at that than Madonna did doing the whole thing for Aretha Franklin. She paid a better tribute to the rest of
Aretha Franklin would be turning over in her grave if there was enough space in there for her to turn. God damn. Even I had to go back and think of that.
Chris.
Jesus.
It's alcohol.
It's not
Blame it
alcohol.
on the alcohol.
Alcohol.
I don't have any alcohol right now.
That's vodka.
Yet. So enough with the Shield.
My women's match of the week candidate pick. It's the beer.
You gave him too much.
You sure you don't want none?
I don't want that.
I don't want you to feel left out.
No, somebody's gonna drive us home.
Rebecca Quinn Lynch, Carmella Ella, and Ashley Flair.
Okay.
Man, that was a fucking sick ass. That was a good match.
It was a good ass
It
match.
was a good ass match. The pink and black, I liked it.
Yes.
Becky and Charlotte, the dissension was quick. By the way, Charlotte's new boobs, fuck.
They're nice.
Yeah.
They're nice. Doctor did a good job.
Yeah.
Dr. Andrews.
Knee
Knee bones connected to your tit bone.
All right, let's get the
Okay.
little tire pump air, put some air there. All right.
Stop with the Ric Flair chops on you, please.
Oh yeah, don't pop those.
She already did.
Can I completely skip all that?
No. Last fucking armbar. They
Yeah.
disarm her.
The disarmer.
Natural selection. Boom. 1, 2, 3. And I was like, duh. Everyone knew this was gonna happen. I figured it was gonna happen before Carmella walked away with the belt.
Yeah.
No. Vince McMahon loves blondes. WWE Women's Champion 7-time already. And then the fucking ass whooping of the century.
Yep.
Well, she beat the shit out of her, man. Like she fucking stole something.
Don't care.
I love
Uh-uh.
how Becky was still over in all this.
Over.
It's because it's
Fuck.
Brooklyn.
Well, because it was
No,
Brooklyn,
no,
but I also feel
she would
like
have been over in Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, fucking McAllen, anywhere with what she did.
I agree.
We're all Becky. We're all Becky. Fucking Charlotte, you get everything.
Okay, I'm not quite as hardcore against Charlotte as I was pro Becky in this. With Becky, I empathize with her because I saw her fucking earn it. I saw her get to that point where she should be in that match. And now here comes Charlotte. Even though she's a babyface, she just kind of got stuck into the match without, and you saw Becky just like, all right, well, I'm going to be a good sport about it. And she tried, and I felt for her. I was like, you better whoop fucking Charlotte's ass. Yeah, kick her ass. Fuck her. I was at the breaking point with this storyline.
Lost her contractual rematch, titty popped, came back #1 contender. How the fuck did that happen?
I don't know.
Number one.
Her titty popped before wrestling.
Number one. Carmella already has an automatic rematch clause, regardless of what we think of now.
Regardless, yes.
Charlotte should have beat Carmella so that Becky could have had a solid leg to stand on by saying, bitch, if you weren't even here, that she would have been mine for the taking. I wasn't even involved in this loss. I, the one that worked so hard for this opportunity, you just strolled in here and snatched it from me.
No,
and all that,
in the face.
all that on Sunday doesn't mean shit to me because she damn near committed arson in SmackDown on that promo.
Oh,
Holy
man.
fuck.
Wow.
She's supposed to be the heel in this because she's turning on Charlotte, but she's not being a heel.
She was
Again,
being cheered.
apologize up front. She's being a woman. That's what women do. They hate other women for shit like this. And she came across like a fucking
We should all just stab Caesar.
masterpiece.
Yes.
I want this match inside Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Not for the title, because we're getting
I'm okay with
because
match.
we're getting next week. Next week we're getting Carmella and Charlotte for the title.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's for the title or not. I want Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair inside that fucking cage.
Well, you got to get Carmella's rematch out of the way.
And that's why they're doing
it.
it. That's why they're doing this.
I get it.
Dude,
That fucking promo, dude, done.
I was still empathizing even on SmackDown with Becky.
Yeah.
Even halfway through the promo.
We're not supposed to.
She realized it halfway through the promo too. She was
like, hey, fuck you guys.
exactly. Which I thought she handled it very well. She didn't just say fuck you guys,
perfectly.
but she did it in
She
a
made
good
She did
us
it in the
feel like
Scottish
pieces
way.
of shit for cheering. Well, I didn't cheer for Charlotte, but somebody did because she got a pop.
I was so cheering.
It was weird that she dropped that line in that arena where she was getting the loudest reaction out of the three in the match, and she was still getting a babyface reaction for her actions. They all understood why she did what she did.
Yeah.
But then she still went full heel anyway, which even then I don't mind.
Remember when Seth Rollins came back the night after
the
injury? Yeah, the injury. Everyone cheered him, and the next day he was like, "Fuck you guys!" in Brooklyn. Yeah, in Brooklyn.
Was it Brooklyn?
It was
No.
no.
It wasn't SummerSlam. It was Battleground.
It was the week the
Yeah.
before. Yeah. It was. So yeah, dude, she had every fucking right to be like, fuck you guys, man. You guys just cheer for fucking whoever, whatever.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit about me.
Yeah.
This is about me. So yeah, dude, this is the best Becky I've seen. If I don't remember,
Promo-wise.
yeah, I don't remember her in NXT at all, but she was a heel in NXT, right?
Yeah, but she
For a
was
bit.
very unsuccessful as a heel.
Yeah,
it
she's
was
so damn lovable.
Yeah, it was.
But now.
Well, see, they gave her the stupid like river dance gimmick, and she was supposed to be a heel because racism.
Really?
The
Yeah.
headbanger gimmick where she kept banging her head.
Yeah, the headbanger gimmick where they changed her music to like a Flogging Molly kind of music, and like she was still being a heel, but she was kind of saddling up to Sasha while she was a heel.
Yeah,
and they're
because
like,
they were.
we're gonna learn how to be heels
they were
together. And it didn't work.
Team Bay, right? Best of everything.
Something like that. I don't
Something like
remember.
that.
It just wasn't good. Once she became a babyface, they really started doing more with her. I think right now this heel turn, since there's so much more history on the main stage behind it, that it'll work.
We got with Becky what we should have got with Bailey.
Ooh,
I'm gonna ding myself.
crazy.
We got because that's what I was fearing. Sunday night, Monday day, Tuesday night. I was so like, she's gonna go out there and Charlotte's gonna come. They're gonna hug it out and say, "I'm sorry. I my bad. I overreacted." And Jesus Christ. And it's like, you're going to show drunk history?
Yes.
We're about to have it. So
do you need me to call you a lift to go home?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm all about Uber.
Frosty like a motherfucker in August. That's exactly what we need.
So yeah, this is what they should have done with Bailey, and they didn't. But I'm so glad because she didn't. She doubled down on her fucking thing. She's like, "Fuck that! I'm a heel now."
Okay.
I can't hate it, man. I'm more than anything. I'm interested in where they're going with her.
Interested.
Yeah.
Okay. Have we gone through all of the SummerSlam cards?
No.
There was 13
In 30
matches.
seconds or less, bludgeons go on SummerSlam.
SummerSlam, nah. What the fuck? You're supposed to be badasses.
No, the hammer still don't do it for me at the end of the
They're
match.
rubber mallets.
Yeah, they're foam mallets. At the end of the match, he just threw it onto the canvas along with the title, and then they got out and picked it up as though it had weight. I don't know. I'm so over them, which sucks because they're good wrestlers.
And I love fucking Harper.
I love Harper. I love Roman too. They're good wrestlers.
How about SmackDown?
That was a little bit better.
Match of the week candidate.
Okay, that chingada.
I agree. There's going to be a lot of that.
Totally, dude.
Okay.
That match was fucking amazing.
Okay.
That reminded
match-
me of the fucking Wyatts. That's how good
Yeah.
that shit was.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's how
In a good way.
I was with the story
Mhm.
where I was like, ooh, no, they're not gonna do the New Days are like 17-time champions. Something, no, this needs to be more like the red. Then I was like, well, no, you know what? Maybe not. It's been about their time. They didn't really achieve what they needed to, but maybe another run will be fine. Dude, I was having these conversations while fucking Xavier Woods was jumping off of shit, drop kicking shit. Kofi Kingston got hit with a fucking flying chair. That was fucking brutal.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the first time that we've seen the pairing of Kofi and Xavier?
No, they're the ones who won the tag team champs last time.
What they were? Okay, cool. I just like seeing them out there.
Oh no! Big E and Xavier won the belts the last time they were champions.
Kofi and
Because
Xavier been together
Kofi
before.
had a foot injury.
Okay.
Yeah, they would always call them the Speed.
There's been
They would
several
always call-
times where Big E was taking pancakes out of the singlet
Yeah.
while they were wrestling.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's a fact.
they were called the Speed. Whenever Big E was in, they were called the Muscle. But you're right, it was normally Big E and Kofi.
So
Or Biggie and Xavier.
Yeah.
One
we're
of those.
having another 9-month title reign with the New Day. They already put over cereal. They're in the middle of putting over pancakes. What's the next food item?
I don't know,
Ice
but
cream.
they already did that.
I
That-
already,
that
I already,
flop- that
I already
flop.
know it.
New Day Pops was
I
terrible.
Cookies.
already know it. No, I already know it. But go ahead and guess.
No, I wasn't gonna guess. I just had to throw this in there. And I talk about my daughter a lot, but whenever we were watching SmackDown, and she's like, I was like, oh look, Daddy, pancakes. So many pancakes, Daddy.
2019.
It worked. Pancake Power didn't work at first.
No.
2019 for the New Day is the year of bacon. Ooh. Gotta stay breakfast. You had cereal, you gotta have pancakes, and now bacon.
Bacon on the fans.
Yeah. Like that fan got a nice piece of apple wood.
Megan says New Day breakfast tacos.
New Day breakfast tacos.
Only at the border.
El su nuevo día. Sí lo es.
Fucking stripes.
Oh man. U.S. title
Nuevo
picture.
día.
No, not yet. I'm surprised it took us this long. AJ Styles and Samoa Joe.
Okay.
Match of the week candidate for me.
Okay. Same here.
I don't have the same caveat that Arnold has about dirty finishes. I fucking loved it. The match itself was exactly what I expected. It's Joe and AJ.
It was
Holy
good.
fuck.
It was good. It wasn't highlights of TNA that I watched.
It wasn't good. It was slow. They're not going to give you everything in the first match.
True.
And nothing
That's
from
what I fucked
that.
up.
Again, I'm not saying this as a negative.
Yeah.
What we got at SummerSlam is nothing compared to what you could find even on an episode of Impact.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the point. You need to you need to go slow with
You
these
can't
guys.
blow your low when you start.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I show
agree
me
with
these
that.
two. Show me these two in Hell in a Cell and have Joe and AJ climb on the top like if it was an X division, like an X match.
Ooh. Now,
That's gonna blow your mind.
before we were so rudely interrupted.
Yeah.
Yes, the match is exactly what I expected, but here's where it over-delivered.
Mm.
With all these matches that we've seen in TNA where they've escalated and escalated and escalated, and this is not even quite at level 1 yet, where they did overreach is the part that I fucking loved.
The
Just
baby daddy
story.
yes.
The I'm your papi redo. Oh, ding. Oh, I loved it. I loved it so much because this is something that we haven't seen out of Joe in WWE yet. We've seen Joe cut badass promos. We've seen Joe, I'm going to eat your babies.
We've seen him choke out Heyman.
But we haven't seen him do fucking psychological ass warfare. Kind of ghetto style, but not ghetto style. Like I'm gonna hit you where it really hurts the most, right here in the heart. And he's gonna do it so fucking. He's gonna twist that fucking knife.
And I hope they do it better. Between now and Hell in a Cell, I want AJ's wife to announce that she's pregnant. Just to have Joe come out and saying that one's mine because you're too busy on the road. I had to do your job for you.
That might kind of go into what was her name?
I don't give a fuck.
Rebecca Lynch. No, not Rebecca Lynch. That's Becky Lynch.
I don't care. I don't
What was
care.
her bitch's name in
I don't
19?
care. It's not the same.
All right. Yeah, starting to get into there.
But the story.
Story. I don't know. I think that might be a little bit of a bridge too far right there, just with the pregnancy.
Sonogram on a pole match.
All right, you're going too far.
I saw that it was a girl on TNA who had an affair.
That's the girl I'm
AJ
talking
didn't
about.
want kids, and it was her picture of
And
that.
they had to drop it because she was
picture.
getting death threats on Twitter and she couldn't handle all the negativity.
What was her name? Robert. What was her name? What was her name?
Oh, something Lynch.
Oh, Robert said that have we seen the report on Rowan tearing his bicep?
I heard about that
Really?
online.
I didn't hear
That he
about
tore it at SummerSlam.
Wait, we're
and
talking
the
about-
fucker still wrestled on
Damn.
SmackDown.
Rowan, not Roman Reigns.
Oh, fuck
Rowan.
Rowan.
Yeah, I did see that.
I saw that Harper tweeted.
He broke his beard.
He said, thanks a lot, Rowan.
That memory foam went.
So, because normally every day, if you follow him on Twitter, he's a fucking hell of a follow. Luke Harper.
Yeah.
Every single day. Today's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. And that's it. Thursday. It's Thursday. You know what that means. And that's it.
Yeah,
I love him. I always retweet him. But
sounds
today,
like a hell of a follow.
today he said, Rowan, thanks a lot, Rowan. Now, at first I was like, oh, fucker, he cost you the match. Now that makes more sense. It's probably a sincere. Thanks a lot, Rowan. Thank you. But we'll see where that goes.
Could be help for Braun. Braun and Rowan against the Shield.
We got Terrence
Braun and the
bicep,
Bludgeons.
but the bicep takes.
No, Braun and Harper.
Harper.
Braun and Harper against the Shield.
Yeah.
Two
Bray
big
Wyatt.
motherfuckers.
Bray Wyatt. We gotta give him something. Matt Hardy retired.
Oh man, but how many times did we see Shield versus the Wyatts?
I don't give a. How many times have we see New Day versus Usos? I'll sign up every fucking time. Every time.
How many times have we seen Joe versus AJ?
How many times have we seen Brock versus fucking?
How many times have we seen your tits jiggle tonight?
Muchas. You text my wife.
Hey baby, I just wanted to remind you that I love you and nobody else.
Thumbs up or thumbs down for Nakamura and Hardy?
Thumb in between.
Really?
It was all right.
Okay.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't have any strong feelings.
Yeah, it was just kind of there. And
Okay.
it's fine. Now,
Which was the better
up.
match?
Thumbs up for Jeff Hardy scaring the bejesus out of a 31-year-old Arnold by him doing things that I saw as a 20-year-old Arnold. Boy, you crazy.
That's swanton to the apron. The
damn
hardest
fool.
part of the
Yeah.
ring, you know.
The hardest part of the ring. You a damn fool.
Mm-hmm.
You a damn. Matt Hardy's over here talking about I'm trembling, my nerves hurt, lady, I'm on edge.
Oh, Jimmy Lake, Matt Hardy.
Yeah, and fucking
Just
big-
like, hold my beer.
Let me fucking do a small town.
Let me do a small town.
Yeah.
All right, then. Better match. Hardy versus Nakamura on SummerSlam. Hardy versus Orton on SmackDown.
Ugh.
Hardy versus Orton on SmackDown.
That was a quick.
I don't even remember the match. I was doing laundry watching it.
The thing that sticks out most to me is that mid-match, again, another pull of the gauge of the ear, and I'm like,
Yeah,
so
I
Jeff
remember.
kicked him in the fucking
No,
balls.
that's right. That's how it ended.
In
Yeah.
the balls.
He did what Velveteen did. He absorbed Nakamura's power. No, he
did.
kicked the nuts.
yes. Now I learned.
Puro
Those
nutso.
werewolves.
Huevos en la cabeza. Oh.
Oh, Medlin, yes.
What did Medlin say?
So when AJ went, because we never even finished talking, I never even said my piece about it.
Oh, go for it.
AJ Joe, they started, and I was like, oh, damn, this is, and the match was getting good, and it was getting good, and it was getting good, and then Wendy, fucking Wendy was out there, and oh man, the disqualification happened. I was bummed. I was like, oh, that's really, but now that I think about it, cool, slow burn, tight. Don't blow your nose the first thing. I just figured they were going to give a 5-star match because it's SummerSlam. Silly me. But
They're at 8 o'clock, for fuck's sake.
yeah.
It
AJ
could still be a
Styles goes over to his
five-star
wife,
match.
hugs his wife, goes over to his daddy. Daddy, you're bleeding. Get the fuck away from me. Oh, right in the feels. I was like, oh, dude, yes. Yes, that's right in the motherfucking feels.
What did Robert say about it?
That's what he said.
Oh, that's what he said.
Daddy, you're bleeding right in the feels.
Yeah.
I get you. I totally get you. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Arnold.
I was hoping.
We need to put a 2-beer limit on these shows.
No,
here.
we're three.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping that this match was going to be on the match of the year list before it happened.
Mhm.
Miz versus Daniel Bryan. Or as I would like to say, season 2 of Cobra Kai. Because they both were kicking the fuck out of each other.
They were.
It was getting there. This match was This match was doing the classic.
I can do you better than you do.
Cody
you.
Rhodes versus the bald guy in that 3-way match with Samoa Joe and AJ Styles.
Christopher Daniels.
It was that classic slow build, but it just kept getting better and better and better. The matches kept getting better.
I agree.
It was what 20 some odd minutes long.
Yep.
It was a long ass match.
Mhm.
And
About
I was
5
like,
minutes too long.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit, this is good. This is the best Miz I've seen in a long time. It's the best Daniel Bryan I've seen since 2012. Because we got vintage Daniel Bryan in this match. We got like SummerSlam 2013 Daniel Bryan in this match. He went for the distance. He was a little bit more fearless, which is doesn't scare him, it scares me. Whenever he
that's
does,
what they want you to do.
exactly. Whenever he does these fucking certain moves, I'm like, ooh. Claire Lynch was that girl's name from TNA.
Claire Lynch. Thank you.
So yeah,
Who was that?
Medlin. So
Yeah, catch his breath.
yeah, the match was going so well. When the finish happened, I thought I was gonna be more upset. I was like, "You mother, duh! Of course, it's the Miz. I love it."
You loved it.
Match of the week candidate.
Okay. I agree that it's a match of the week candidate. My only thing is I don't know if the right person won. And it's always really easy to say.
For sure.
Oh, man, I want my favorites to win. I want my indie darling to win. I want. Remember who this is
Raymond
coming.
Rowe, you'd want him to win.
Yeah, remember who this is coming from. This is coming from me, the guy who was a Miz Mark before everyone else was a Miz Mark, and I'm not saying that because I'm a hipster. I legitimately like the Miz. You and the other one used to make fun of me all the time about it. I legitimately like the Miz. I don't think the Miz should have won this. I think Daniel Bryan should have came out whooping his ass because I don't think this is something that you should continue because this was 8 years in the making. All right.
Oh my God,
yeah, 8 years in the making, and then you pull back all this old history.
They're officially 1-1, so it's fine. 50-50 booking, baby.
I guess maybe that's what it is.
They made an emphasis on that promo package to say he beat The Miz in his first match.
That's true. But my problem with it is this.
Wasn't technically his first match.
First match on Raw.
I don't want them I didn't want them continuing this, and I wanted this to be the actual payoff for Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's back. He took care of some old loose ends. Where's he going forward now? And where's The Miz going forward now? I don't want The Miz and Daniel Bryan entrenched in another 6 month, maybe even another year-long feud.
No.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
No, here's what's going to happen.
Number
one, I am going to try this again. I am hoping that Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus The Miz and Maurice somehow ends up on our match of the year list.
Oh.
I am
Have you ever seen Brie Bella and Maurice wrestle?
Story.
Oh.
Remember, this is a lot of this is fueled by story. We
Okay.
can have a lot of Ring of Honor matches on our card,
That's
but
true.
you need story.
Yes.
I am 1,000% on board with this. Brie Bella fucking punched The Miz in the goddamn mouth.
This is true.
This is an example
not
of
a slap.
This is the example of the mixed match challenge paying off, where the girls have no shame beating the fuck out of guys because women
is
know
true.
damn well that they're better than men.
Now we're talking about SmackDown. I was still talking about SummerSlam, but yes, I agree with you on SmackDown. Everybody,
I'm past SummerSlam. The right guy won.
I'm there.
Right guy won. I love the finish. It protected both the guys. If you're building this for 8 years, you don't just want it to end in one night.
Okay.
So we're getting the tag match at a Hell in a Cell, and then 2 weeks later, we're getting the Miz versus Daniel Bryan in Australia. Winner gets a future WWE title shot. That's where the Miz beats Daniel Bryan again.
Wait, is that official? Or
Yes,
it's official.
Oh, I
the
didn't know
Miz
that.
beats Daniel Bryan again. Bryan finally gets the payoff, maybe Rumble or Mania for that title. Remember, I told you.
The Miz wins
Remember,
it.
I told
Bryan
you.
has not won the Royal Rumble.
Remember, I told you the Miz. If the Miz needs to win this title because he's over as fuck.
Yes.
If AJ's not dropping it to Joe, AJ's dropping it to the Miz.
Yes.
Fuck, AJ can drop it to the Miz because of Joe.
Yeah.
The feud right now is not about the title. The feud right now is about the family.
Yeah.
So the Miz loses it to Bryan later.
On SmackDown.
Fuck yeah.
Don't take this the wrong way. I am not wishing ill will on Vince, but hopefully by that time, maybe Triple H will be in charge.
Oh, man.
Because I think if you take the same kind of formula of the booking that you're having with Ciampa and Gargano, where there is so much history that you are pulling history from old matches and spots from old matches that remind you where they've come from, and you apply that to Daniel Bryan and The Miz, and you don't just have one match that we don't really remember from 4 years ago and another match from 4 years ago. Oh, and then last year at SummerSlam there was a match, and they all just feel disjointed. Then no, it's not going to work. But if you have that NXT style booking where the matches all kind of escalate and escalate and escalate,
And give him time to breathe.
I'll be right there.
Not
I'll be
only-
right there.
Hot take. The Miz and Daniel Bryan, 2019 SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
Whoa!
Oh, hell no.
Cesaro all over
No,
again, baby.
here's-
They're gonna have a best of 7 match.
Here's my
Hell no.
here's my take. They have the possibility to build this up to where not only Daniel Bryan will get the return, the comeback story that he deserves, but the Miz can finally headline a WrestleMania one-on-one without having someone from outside take his thunder. The Miz versus Daniel Bryan with this storyline, headlining WrestleMania for the WWE title. Both the guys win. Doesn't matter who wins.
And then we can have a baby fight.
Oh, Monroe
Birdie.
against Birdie Joe.
Yes.
No.
Inside Hell in the Crib.
Yeah.
Hell in a crib.
Now,
Winner gets a nap.
we've talked about most of the pay-per-view. There's a couple of things from Raw and SmackDown we need to touch on, but before that, there's something else that's been that was brought to our attention for anybody that forgot. That fucking promo from Triple H putting over the Undertaker match.
Thank you
at
for
Super
making
Show. Go.
Goosebumps.
Yes.
You had goosies?
I told my wife mid promo, fuck, I have goosebumps. As
Get
I
ready
said
for
that,
bed. I'm gonna knock you
as
out.
I said that, I think if I'm not mistaken, Triple H said something about goosebumps.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not even shitting you. That was the best promo I've ever seen him fucking cut. And I've seen him cut some good damn promos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That promo had me excited for Triple H Undertaker.
A 55-year-old fucking man.
55-year-old Undertaker versus fucking whatever.
Versus Evil Santa.
Yeah.
49.
Yeah, versus Dad Triple H.
Dad H.
Daddy
Quadruple H.
Yeah. Yes. I'm excited for that match.
Yeah.
Dude.
That main event's the show. I'm not hating it.
And that's, we got was Paul Levesque there. He was so genuine in the beginning of that fucking of that promo of just being like,
when he was talking about NXT and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
dude, he was like, this is what it is. I got the call, this and that. And as there was a certain point in the promo where he said, and if I may say myself, we're part of the pretty damn good era. That's when the game came back out.
When they got me was, I got the call from Vince a couple of weeks ago. We want you to wrestle us at the Super Showdown. Oh, fuck yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
We want you to wrestle against the Undertaker.
No.
Fuck that shit. He got me. Because it's believable.
Mm-hmm.
They put that story behind them. We all saw it.
I literally told my wife, we got this match. It was a perfect ending at WrestleMania 27.
29.
It was 27.
29.
27.
29. The end of an era. 25, HBK Taker 1. 26, HBK Taker 2. 27 was the Triple H Undertaker 1. And then 28 was Hell in a Cell. End of an era. So it's 28.
28.
Y'all were both wrong.
I was off. It was the truth always lies somewhere in the middle. So 28. It was an X5 and 3. Yeah. X5 I. That's double X.
2 drink maximum.
Anyway,
next time.
So I literally said, it just happened at that WrestleMania. Graphic comes up. I'm like, that's what I just said. My wife's like, you're a fucking nerd. I'm like, yes, I'm a nerd. Nerd. I nerded out. And no, that promo was tight. I'm ready for it. I don't even care what Taker has to say.
I don't even care if he says anything.
You don't have to. WrestleMania was proof. A grown 30-year-old man at the time.
Grown-ish.
A 30-year-old man at the time.
He's got kids.
Cried when I saw The Undertaker in person at WrestleMania this year. I'm still excited over the Undertaker. He's got it. Yeah. Bring it.
No.
Do you really want me to go next?
Is this a hill you're gonna spill some blood on?
Maybe.
The last of your blood?
Maybe.
Because you're a couple pints low.
I am. I'm a quart low.
Go.
It's the Undertaker versus Triple H again.
No, shorten that because we've been around you long enough.
Yeah.
It's the Undertaker.
It's the Undertaker.
There.
It's the Undertaker.
Abel hates Houston anything.
I don't hate Houston anything. It's just I think the Undertaker should have hung it up a long time ago. I don't want to see them.
Even after you saw him wrestle John Cena?
Yes, even after that. Please, quit risking it. You could probably have a good match, but you could probably also not have a good match. I'd rather you just sit at home and let the good memories.
Do you think his match with Rusev was pretty good?
It was all right.
Do you think? Okay, so he's had decent matches since.
Yeah, I guess. All right.
So what if the Shield beat up Triple H and it becomes a tag match?
But listen, all that being said, Triple H polished that turd good enough to where I think it's a chocolate bar. And I'm halfway on board.
Wow.
I might take a bite out of that turd because I think it's a chocolate bar, but I'm not sure. I might bite that turd.
Take it
because of Triple H.
Take it from somebody that the only salads they like are tossed. You'll like it.
What?
Man, Triple H and Taker. And now they also announced a tag match. Cena and Lashley against Elias and Kevin Owens.
How far away is this Australia?
It's about 2 weeks after Hell in a Cell, so we're looking at about 7 weeks.
I think it's the first week of October.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a Sunday, right? No.
Saturday, I think.
I forgot what the fuck.
Yeah.
It's when football season starts, so I'll see how much I care.
It's coming from the land down under.
So would it be the Down Undertaker?
He's the overtaker. No, the overbringer.
No, Down Under.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
He already crapped on it. Are you about to crap on Kurt Hawkins standing up to Elias?
Hell no.
Thank you. Arnold was saying it ad nauseum last week. I'm saying it ad nauseum this week. I agree with you. You are right. Go.
Finally, you're giving Kurt Hawkins something to do, and it still accentuates the fact that he's been losing. And I think, you know what?
That fucking shirt, bro.
He could be the new Barry Horowitz.
What does the shirt say?
It's 0-1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And eventually, once he does win, he's not going to be Barry Horowitz anymore. He might be the 1, 2, 3 kid.
Not just that. I was telling Trevor, we were watching this. It slipped my mind because it's been a while, but there was a Japanese wrestler. It might have been Toriano, a comedian wrestler, who hadn't won anything to save his fucking life. By happenstance, he wins a battle royal without eliminating anyone. And that night, he gets a title shot at the Intercontinental title. His first match, he wins the Intercontinental title.
I've seen
this. That's where you could go with Kurt Hawkins.
I've seen
you
it.
can have him
somebody
beat
winning
a
a Royal
heel.
Rumble Battle Royal without
eliminating
anybody.
You can have him beat a heel by luck on his first victory since forever. The guy that trained The Rock when he came back, the guy that trained all these other wrestlers, him finally get a break when his first win. Reverse Goldberg, he wins the title.
That was Curtis Axel.
Title.
That's a very good example. I'm going to throw out another name for you that could be an example. Mikey Whipwreck.
Yes!
Don't nobody care.
Mikey he even said it himself. He didn't want to win matches. He was just there, the kid living out the dream, putting together the ring and getting paid for it by actually getting time in the ring and learning how to wrestle. And he won the title with Cactus Jack.
He did. He actually won a match. And
he likes it. He really likes it.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Good. This is good stuff. You can do a lot of interesting things with losing streaks, and sometimes it's
on the chat.
underused.
I'm at 14.
Okay, I'm gonna get on the chat, guys. I have
Shit, we're almost done, dude.
30% myself.
Naomi and Peyton Royce.
Good match. Good match. Fat ass Peyton Royce, according to fucking Dave Meltzer. Oh, fucking
what?
What? You have not heard about this?
No, I haven't heard about this.
Okay. So Uncle Dave on his podcast.
Who shot Uncle Dave?
Says he liked Peyton Royce in NXT.
Okay.
When she was lighter.
Exactly. Our point exactly.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like thickness?
She goes on to takes the high road, but still at him on Twitter, saying, "Hey, I get it, but this is how girls become bulimic, basically, because of people like you.
True.
Because of statements like that.
Because of bitches like you.
Yeah, and dude, to his defense, Seth Rollins, fucking it's the first one that's coming out of my mind because I'm just a mark. But every woman on the roster, everybody just shitting all over him,
all over Meltzer.
He said first Seth Rollins
said,
and they said every woman
on the roster.
That's twice.
Yeah. Oh no, because Seth did. I remember him doing so. But then after that, the onslaught was just heavy. But everyone was defending the shit out of him.
I missed this.
Dude,
was this yesterday?
No, it was
about a couple weeks.
It was last week.
Okay.
It was before SummerSlam.
Okay.
Wow. Dude, yeah, it was bad. And he apologized, kinda. He was like, I'm sorry you felt that way. Kind of like,
he's like, I'm sorry you fat.
Yeah, exactly. So she was like, it
ain't my fault. You can't stop eating.
Yeah, she was like apologizing for that. And she basically called him out on it. And then he like recanted and everything. He said he's sorry. So whatever, it shit happens.
Further history, there's a lot of matches that this misogynist doesn't give over 3 stars for women.
Yeah.
Like he holds women's wrestling on a different level.
Plus, if it's not on the Tokyo Dome, it's not 5 stars.
Or 8 or 9 or 40 nuts or whatever. So he's a miso all the way.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck that guy.
He's outdated as fuck. But the match was solid. Yeah. That fucking, I'd call it a fisherman suplex. That perfect plex was badass, dude. It was like when Hardy when Jeff Hardy does the swanton like right at the last second.
Yeah, he barely gets that turn in.
She did the fucking turn right at the last second, and it was fucking perfect. That perfect plex was perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, it was a good match.
But was it? No, we can't do that anymore. He fucking killed it. We haven't even done it in our chat since.
Not yet.
Fucking asshole.
Sorry.
Sober motherfucker.
Nasty Nate, what's up,
What
man?
up?
Thank you for joining us.
Took you long enough.
It says message redacted. What kind of nasty shit did you say, Nate?
You don't even say anything.
You just get censored?
He did. I didn't censor it. I did not censor you. I don't know what happened.
Nasty Nate. Stone Cold Nimrod at hotmail.com. Send me the product.
What else?
Dave Meltzer gave Alka-Seltzer 2 stars.
Dave Meltzer is at fifth dentist that doesn't the 4 out of 5.
What is your match of the week, brother?
Oh, are we there?
Come to me next.
Go ahead.
Abel. It's so hard.
You're gonna hate me for this? Ciampa Gargano. I'm sorry.
So I guess we're not having a match of the year this week.
Apparently we're not.
Ricochet versus Adam Cole, baby! But by this much, dude, you have no idea the hard-on I had from start to finish after Rousey versus Bliss. God damn, that was fun. That was fucking fun.
That is your runner-up?
That's my very close runner-up.
Wow.
And then in third place from Lucha Underground, Dragon Azteca Jr. versus Killshot for the Gift of the Gods title is my third place.
Dragon Azteca had a badass match?
Again, this isn't story. This isn't character. This is just Ring of Honor flippy-dippy fight. Just the match. Killshot versus Dragon Azteca Jr.
Dragon Azteca.
You need to watch it.
Because usually Dragon Azteca is kind of the weak link.
That's mostly character, though. For me, it's character.
Even in ring, for me. He's
Check
a bit of a weak link in Lucha Underground.
Whenever you get a chance. It's on your DVR.
Okay, it is. It is.
That's my top 3 in order.
Okay.
You!
Hold on. If you gave out a top 3.
Okay.
My top 3.
Go for it.
All right, so.
What's your third place?
Ciampa Gargano is first. Third place, I might go with Ziggler Seth. Second place is going to be Adam Cole versus Ricochet.
Ooh.
You.
Adam Cole,
baby,
versus Ricochet was my number 2 match of the week.
Oh, it's Rollins first. Right?
The New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers was my match of the week pick this week. That match was that match was hella good. That match over all the matches, that match for as much as Mustache Mountain number 3 versus the Undisputed Era had me going for as much as Adam Cole baby, it had me going that's amazing. That's great.
That fucking leap that Ricochet did over the top rope to sit on Adam Cole to do the Hurricane Rana.
Yes, that was amazing. Yes. That was amazing.
For as much as that match
special my ass.
The New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers was just captivating. Was just shit. I said oh shit like 9 times that fucking match. And it was good, dude. And it was the fucking crowd ate it up. The crowd was a big factor in why. Because if they cared that much, I cared that much. And this was at the end of 4 nights in a row of wrestling.
And you were swerved on who was going to win that.
Definitely.
I was swerved on who was going to win that. Were you swerved?
Yeah. I wasn't picking the New Day at all. I sat here last week saying they need to go their separate ways, still be cool, but do their own shit.
And I thought that was going to happen because of
that backstage promo where Big E,
how are your ribs? They're pretty good. But
a little sausage.
But
that's how I like it.
I thought he was going to, you guys do your thing, I'm going to do my thing. Yeah. I thought I legit thought that's what we were going to get. Now, who's to say that might not be what happens? Because Kofi and Xavier are the tag team champions. So we'll see.
Especially since there was a little bit of dissension there with Big E. At first, I mean, it wound up being Big E being quirky and funny, but what if there was a little bit to that? When Big E was taping up himself, and there was the trainer guy, and the trainer dude walked away, and he was like, hey, whatever. And then the other two came in, and he kind of gave him a bit of a cold shoulder at first. There was a tease, a small little tease.
Yeah.
A tease. It was just
That's all we need. But yeah, that was my dude. That out of all the matches, maybe call it recency bias because it was the last match
that could be it too.
But that match had me being like, "Damn, that was great. That was the best."
Thumbs up or thumbs down that we didn't get a return / surprise debut of the weekend after SummerSlam. From anybody. We've had the Dudleys show up the weekend after SummerSlam. We had Bobby Roode show up the weekend after SummerSlam. And this weekend was nothing really out of the ordinary. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Pow. Thumbs up for me.
Yeah, because you don't have to rely on those type of things.
Exactly.
You had good product.
Yes. 4 days of a really good set of shows. Raw,
SmackDown, 205. They just Raw. Hold on. Why the fuck do they keep calling it a special edition of SmackDown?
That's why we called it a special edition of HWR.
Thank you.
I noticed that
forgot
too.
to put that on the chat that they just called it a special edition of HWR.
No, that's our episode title today. It's very
perfect.
special edition?
Fuck. What was special besides the match of the week?
And besides the fact that it was after SummerSlam, okay, great. You always have it after SummerSlam.
I'm not sure if Raw or SmackDown was on the same level at SummerSlam, but I'm glad because the last couple of years SummerSlam has been below TakeOver, and I think this year SummerSlam might have passed it. Maybe passed it.
No, it didn't pass it.
But goddamn, was it good? SummerSlam was fucking good this year, man.
Dude, I walked
quality over quantity was good.
At the end of the night, I was like,
we had a little bit of both.
Yeah,
quality
at the end of the night, I was like, "Yeah, that was a good pay-per-view. Yeah, that was solid. That
was a good pay-per-view, and I'm going to argue for Raw. Raw was good, and so was SmackDown.
Yeah, it says the guy that missed the first half.
I missed the first hour. You're right.
Raw was okay. Raw was decent. You know what I mean? It was fine. It was fine.
Poor 205.
Yeah,
I really wish
Tom
that
Phillips said it to himself. Thank you for this is the end, and I'm like, you have another show coming up next.
That's true,
but. With Wale on commentary.
Yeah,
which I'm surprised he didn't rhyme everything he said.
I didn't see that. Was it anybody know if it was any good?
It was a fun little match between TJP and Noam Dar. Noam Dar actually beat him. And I fell asleep to the rest of it. No, Noam Dar's a face now. Ever since he came back from injury, he came back at the UK special. And and ever since then, you come back from surgery.
NXT UK is like a legit deal now.
It's happening eventually.
It's like they have a roster.
Yeah.
So I wonder what
Pete Dunne's having a title match against somebody. They're fighting the number one contender. I don't know.
No, it was on NXT. It's on NXT tonight. He's fighting Nick Johnson or some shit like that from the UK title.
Big Nick Johnson.
Yeah.
Who cares?
But Dakota Kai is in NXT UK. Why? She's not fucking European, but okay.
Yeah. How has to be European? Yeah. He'd just be foreign.
Yeah, apparently.
So your match of the week, Adam Cole versus New Day versus Bludgeon Brothers. Your match of the week, Ciampa versus Gargano. My match of the week, fucking Adam Cole versus Ricochet.
Now,
wow, this is why women's matches aren't on our match of the year. Yeah. Again, competition. We might not have this issue with Evolution because there's nothing against Evolution.
Yes,
when we're watching. Tickets go on sale this Friday if you want to travel.
As a unit, we didn't. As a unit, we didn't. On WrestleMania weekend, we did not give Ciampa Gargano match of the week. We had separate answers, but we put it as
it was 2 out of 3. But you knew that it had to be on the list.
So we put it as match of the year.
That's how we did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it was 2 or 3, but we for sure agreed that was one of the matches of the year. Although we didn't have none of the 3 of us agreed.
You said you got over this, bro.
Do we have a match of the year candidate?
No.
This week? No.
I say we don't.
No.
I still like Ciampa Gargano 2 better than I like Ciampa Gargano 4. Right now for me it's 2, 4, 3, 1. All right. So I don't want to really replace that with anything, on our match of the year list.
Okay.
You could make an argument, and I thought you were going to make the argument for Ziggles versus Seth.
Yeah. That was number 4.
Okay. But if it's the 4th best of this weekend, no. And especially if it's not even his top 3.
Well, yeah. The thing was that we all had in common on our top 3.
Did you have that in your top 3?
What?
Adam Cole versus Ricochet.
That's true.
We all had it in our top 3. And that one going into SummerSlam, going into Raw, going into SmackDown was my match of the week pick.
It wasn't mine.
Yeah.
But
it was in your top 3.
It was in my top 3.
And I think that's how we ended up getting.
That's
Ciampa
how we
versus
put
Gargano.
Ciampa in. I'm thumbs up for putting it on match of the year.
I'm not.
I'm not because there's too many matches already, but I think that you put this match even against, say, Buddy Murphy versus Cedric Alexander, it's losing.
Well,
you put it against Okada versus Omega, it's losing. You're putting it against the Golden Lovers versus the Young Bucks, it's losing. Sure. You're putting it against fucking Jericho Omega, it's losing.
I think it was better than Jericho Omega.
Well, maybe.
I think it's better than the 205 match.
Yeah.
And I've been the biggest champion for all the 205 stuff.
Better than Mil Muertes versus Phoenix versus Jeremiah Crane?
Oh, what did the
Maybe.
Are we actually trying to convince ourselves to put this match on the Facebook?
I'm trying to say no.
What did Facebook say?
I got you. You keep running your mouth.
They're the voice of the voiceless.
Robert Medlin, what do you say? You're still in the live
he
chat.
He said Cole Ricochet.
Who's still in the live chat?
Nasty Nate, I don't know if he's gone away. He did say Blue Meanie versus Farouk was a Catch Can Classic in 1993.
Randy Mays, Mustache Mountain versus Undisputed Era. Mm-hmm. Aaron Garcia, Adam Cole versus Ricochet. Hector Reyes, Ciampa versus Gargano. Can't spell Ciampa right. Brandon Ramshar, Cole versus Ricochet. Jeremy Clinton, Undisputed Era versus Mustache Mountain. That's 2-2 for Undisputed Eras. So even this, it's two of the 5.
Even there, it's split.
Yeah.
And I didn't have that tag match anywhere in my top 3. Yeah. It wasn't in yours, right?
Tag match, no.
But it wasn't his.
It definitely wasn't mine.
Oh, fuck, man. I don't know. I mean, when we're talking about match of the year, it should be clear cut. It should just like hit us right between the eyes. Oh, fuck. This match is amazing. But the weird thing about this weekend is that almost every fucking night
matches were.
There was a match that was like,
fuck,
holy
y'all
fuck.
keep talking. I need to go take a piss. It's taking too goddamn long.
You know what?
Slam my ass.
I don't want to throw anything else on there. Not from this weekend. Not from this weekend.
Okay.
I mean,
no.
Robert Medlin says, "Do it." I like the tornado tag match with the Pinata Party and Blake Nice. Oh, that was from 205 Live last night.
See, it's an embarrassment of riches what we got this week. Which is, I love that when they announced Matt Riddle, commentator NXT.
Corey Graves.
No, NXT. Mauro Ranallo said, and the rich get richer. We just signed Matt Riddle. I love it because they know they're the shit.
They know.
So, dude, we got such good wrestling this week.
Mm-hmm.
This was a week.
This was a really good weekend.
This was a weekend where I was like, I love being a wrestling fan.
Mm-hmm. This was fun.
Dare I say it was? I have to take myself out of it because I was at WrestleMania.
Oh no, you could say it. I'll agree.
But it's right here with WrestleMania this year.
SummerSlam weekend was probably
the weekend
just about as good, if not better, than WrestleMania weekend.
Without the premieres, the fucking debuts. That's the only thing that
you drunk motherfucker.
That's the only.
He just tripped over his couch to get around the back of the camera.
That's the only thing that separates the two was the debuts.
I decided no, we're not going to put anything on there. He was still saying maybe we should. Robert Medlin in the live chat just says do it.
Nah, I think we're good.
We're good.
Plus, they'll have an amazing rematch.
Now, one more thing before we end the show.
One more thing.
I showed y'all something before we recorded today.
Yes, we did.
Talk about that.
You showed me Lucha Underground.
Oh, they were talking about Gordon Ramsay.
We did watch a little bit of MasterChef.
Bianca Belair didn't go home.
Bianca Belair stayed there. She made a better cake than the white lady.
Her cake didn't fall over in the fucking oven.
Yes.
That's what saved her.
So we had Cero Miedo.
Hey, you said it right this time.
A little bit, yeah.
It's hard.
We basically had a brawl that is going to be a preview for next week for the last man or machine standing match between.
We had next week's match of the week pick already decided for us.
Yeah, I guess so. Which is technically happening now.
I'm going to
happen now.
Bootleg that episode somehow within the next 6
good.
days. I'm going to watch that match.
Cage versus Pentagon at the end of the match. I think more damage was done to audience and crew members.
It wasn't even a match. Came
That's
went
right,
out
it
there
was
to
a
cut
brawl.
a
They
promo,
walked
and
away-
Pentagon went there and kicked the fuck out of
They
him.
walked away basically unscathed. Everyone else got their ass kicked, including a priest.
Mr. Richard O'Shea, the
Richard,
priest that was
yeah.
supposed to marry Mundo and Taya.
Yeah,
Richard O'Shea.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
freaking Judas
Yeah.
Priest.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got their ass kicked.
It's Ricochet. That's why it's familiar.
Oh, I get it.
Richard O'Shea. Yeah,
King
they're doing a little play on words there. Yeah.
Salty ass.
That was funny. It was cool. It was
A
awesome
fan got
to
his arm
see-
broke.
It was awesome to see
No, no,
so
no.
much
A
collateral
priest got
damage.
his arm broke. A fan got super kicked.
And a security member got just body slammed on
And a
the
member
concrete.
from Metalachi got a guitar
Yes,
in the
To
face.
the head.
Poor Metalachi.
Yes.
fucking fucking Striker. That's probably the biggest hit they're ever gonna get.
They're a Metallica cover band, of course.
Robert said in the live chat, no spoilers, but oh my god, tonight's lucha was a blood fest.
Oh,
Oh, match of the year.
Actually, you're
Give it to me. Abel's low on blood.
Yes.
Yes.
I spilled a
He
lot.
shed a
today.
lot of
I
blood.
did.
Woo,
A
man.
lot of blood.
Okay.
Shit goggles.
Hey, wait, it's time for the-
Yeah. Is that it? Are we
Yeah,
done?
I think
talking, guys?
What's the
that's
other
a show.
Okay. Who man? Okay. Until next week, same YouTube time, same YouTube channel. Adios, my friends. Keep it classy. Look at you guys chugging like fucking alcoholics. You gotta drive home.
That's how I can.
Yeah, 10
It's
minute
like
drive.
5-minute
Yeah,
drive.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Me, you saw how I just pissed 3 beers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Floodgates
Earlier.
are open.
That's how I can hang. It gets out of my system so fast. I had a couple of BCs before y'all came here. And I had some water and I ate before y'all got with y'all.
I'm about to go eat when I get home.
I go into work tomorrow at 10 in the morning. I get off at 3. I only got 5 hours tomorrow, so I got more beer than I need to kill. Because when I come back from Chicago and Denver, I'm gonna cut off drinking for 28 days.
Nice.
Straight water, no sodas,
28
no
days later.
caffeine, no
Fuck yeah.
beer, no whiskey,
You
no
will
nothing.
lose the minimum 15 pounds.
Now that
Nice.
being said, be ready, because next week I'm gonna have some Japanese whiskey here for us to drink.
Ooh, it's going down. It's going down.
so.
Better have some shitty Raw and SmackDown to talk about. Some no fucking context whatsoever to Raw and SmackDown for the next 4 weeks.
Okay.
Doita shimashite. That's it.
All right.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Click the thing.
Y'all ain't gotta go home, motherfuckers. Y'all gotta get out of here.
They're probably